I do understand that GST was being discussed for more than a year and a half before GST 2.0 was rolled out. And therefore, it's not related to these US tariffs or sanctions against India. But the fact of the matter is that the timing of the announcement came at a time when we faced, these sanctions. Is there relief for certain sectors of our economy, for example, textile exports to the United States, through the announcement of GST 2.0 at this stage?
No, I think, you had before me two important policy makers, and it will be difficult for me to add anything more than what they had told you. I mean, as the Honorable Minister for Commerce and Industry pointed out, that from the time you get up in the morning to by the time you go to sleep, all the items are covered. And therefore, it will naturally provide a huge compensatory demand pull on the domestic side to whatever we may temporarily lose out on the US tariff side. But that apart, I think, yes, there will be, as he pointed out, some sectors which will require some sort of hand-holding before they can find alternative sources of demand. But I think you did the right thing by pointing out that this GST 2.0 was in the making for quite some time. And it happens to be very well timed given the current circumstances with respect to the US demand. But this was a natural spring cleaning after 7 years or 8 years of GST 1.0, and it couldn't have come at a better time. Definitely, it will create some sort of a compensation for our exporters in the domestic market. Naturally, the quantums, the which products, those things will have to be seen depending on how it shapes up. But definitely, it is a very important shot in the arm in terms of boosting the morale and also adding to the overall positive conditions that have emerged, as the Minister pointed out again, in terms of 3 Deepawalis, starting from the direct income tax cut, and then the GST, and we should remember also the income tax simplification that happened in between. So I think this is definitely a huge boost not only to domestic demand for consumption, but also for capital investment. So I think this is independent of what we may need to do for the affected sectors in terms of helping them find new markets and handling the short-term cash flow constraints, keeping their employment without necessarily laying off people, etc. Those are separate issues. Whether these things will provide an adequate enough compensation that such efforts will not be required is a different issue altogether.